Alright, the last file type we need to work with is called a drawing file, or an IDW in Inventor. So if we go over to New, you can see a list of these come up. The one we want to use is this GoHawk manufacturing template. It might say GoHawk title block. If that's not there, then I'll help you find it. Hit create, and this is where you can type in your name. I prefer all caps if possible. Part name, puzzle. Scale. This is kind of dependent on what you enter, but I think it'll be a half scale. Date will be, today is 9/3. Period. We'll go with 2. Class ITT. Okay. Might come up with this. That's fine. Just hit OK. Not a big deal. Alright, so now you can see all that stuff you just typed in automatically got populated down here in the title block, which really makes life nice. Starting with place views and base, we're going to click on browse and we're going to find the assembled view of our puzzle. Hit open. Now as you see, you kind of see a view, and that doesn't really describe things very well, but you also get a view cube here, and what that does by clicking the home is show you that particular view. Size wise, that's half scale, and I like it. This is going to show you some different things. If I hit OK right now, this is a default. It's going to look like that. It doesn't give you the pretty colors, you know. So if we just come back over, when you get over by here, you'll see the red ant trail. Just double click that guy and change this to shaded, and now hit OK. And now you get your colors. If you come over to the ant trail, you can left click and drag that over out of the way a little bit. Looks good. Now we want to put an exploded view over here. So we're going to go base again. This time when we select our file, we're going to find the IPN file, the exploded view. Hit open. Again, it looks a little funky, so we're going to hit home. I like it. Make sure that's shaded. Shaded. Okay. Awesome. So now, if you look in and move that ant trail over, looks good. Kind of small. I could use a little bit more space. So I'm going to double click the ant trail. Instead of a quarter, we're going to type in 1/2. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Hit OK. Much better. Move that over a little. So you get those two. Now it's always nice to kind of number your stuff, and Inventor numbered these automatically. So what you could do is go ahead over here to annotate. And all the way to the right over in here is balloon. You just click that balloon button at the top. You can click on one of these. It says, hey, do you want to make this? Yes, just hit OK. Yes, we need to do the bomb view. And what you need to do when you start dragging this out, you need to left click once and then right click, continue. Notice where you click to start with is where the arrow goes. Left click once. Okay, so click once. Left click again, starts doing this angle right here. Right click, continue. Click to set it. Click to drag it. Right click, continue. Click, click, right click, continue. Left click, right click, continue. And continue. So now we got all our parts labeled, which is kind of cool. And to just kind of add a little feature here that you might as well take a look at, you can go over here to Table and Parts List. Select a view here. Okay. This kind of comes in here, so just kind of drop that right there. And it's a little big right now, but that's okay. We can move that around. If we want to just kind of drag that thing, we can drag it a little bit, stuff like that. We can also come up to this view and drag that whole thing, and the balloons move with it now. That's nice. Try to make it so nothing touches the outside of these lines, alright? I'm kind of picky like that. Good. Now double click that, or right click on that parts list. Edit parts list. Go over to the description column and right click above it. It will give you column chooser. Get rid of the description. We don't have anything there. So highlight it, remove. And let's go ahead and put the, scroll down a little bit. Let's put the material on here. Let's add that. And let's also add that's good. Those 4 things. I like it. Hit OK. Apply. See how it changed. Hit OK. Looks really funky right now. Let's drag this thing out. Now things look much better. So you get yourself a nice little parts list right there. Gives you a part number, tells you what the material is, how many you need. And you got yourself a nice little sketch to be able to start to build these pieces based on this with color. So you can't beat that. So let's make sure and click save right now, which is right here. Should default to the puzzle project, puzzle assembly, or let's in this case call it the puzzle drawing. Oops, I have my caps lock on. And then click save. Yes to all. Okay. And you're done. So that's how you create a nice overall drawing to be able to build your part from. Good job.